Good afternoon and welcome to the coverage of the draws for this season's Champions Hockey League playoffs, coming to you live from Helsinki. After 96 fiercely contested group stage games in 13 countries across Europe, we are down to the best 32 teams, all of whom will have in their sights contesting the Champions Hockey League final next February. Today we'll conduct the draw for the round of 32 ties, and each club will also find out the possible opponents standing in their path in future rounds, as the road to the final is also determined. So we started out in August with 48 teams, 32 remain standing. Let's have a quick reminder of all the teams in today's playoff draw. So the draw will decide who plays who coming up. But first, to get his thoughts on the competition so far this season, we are joined by the CEO of the Champions Hockey League, Mr. Martin Baumann. Welcome. Welcome,
Hello.
Martin.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
The group stage was really exciting, really competitive. What do you think so far?
Actually, I think it was a great experience. I mean, we had already, during the group stage, brilliant games, and I think it was already a huge success what we achieved this year.
And we also had a great attendance by the fans. That also must tell something about the league, Champions Hockey League, now doing second season. Absolutely.
I mean, we attracted almost 325,000 fans during the group stage games, which is very nice. And our average on attendance at every game went up as well. And that shows how good the tournament really is.
Can you name one place special that has a really good fan group?
Well, I was traveling through Europe quite heavily, and I saw many teams with lots of fans. For example, Sturhammer, they traveled with lots of fans to their opponent, but as well teams from Germany traveled a lot. And we had already this year new records spectator-wise in Germany, and that was very, very cool. So the whole league has gone forward? Yeah, absolutely, yeah, definitely.
Good. Thank you, Martin. So far, I'll talk to you later. We go through the rules and procedures of the draw, and of course we will have you here to help us to do the draw.
Thank you. Very kind.
So, as we've been saying, it's been a season of great action and excitement so far in the Champions Hockey League. Let's take a look back at the highlights of this season's group stage.
Und Ausgleich für Düsseldorf. Daniel Kreuzer.
Berglund, kan du avgjøre dette her? Og det gjør vel det! Berglund langt på vei, 4 minutter og 4 sekunder igjen. Storhamar! La troisième période avec un tir goal! Et signé Maclon-Bardy.
Ilomäki näkee loistavan syötön ja Plastino tekee maalin.
Some really great action there from the group stage games, played in 13 countries all across Europe. Now our next guest is a man no stranger to traveling around Europe himself. An international rock star who with his band has just concluded their summer festival tour through Europe. And we are delighted he is here with us today. But before I introduce him to you, take a look at this. It's a great pleasure to welcome Samu Haber of Finnish rock group Sunrise Avenue to participate in today's draw. Samu, welcome.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Very good, thanks.
They say that traveling, when teams travel around Europe, it's a good for team building and spirit building. Is it same as for the pop singers or rock stars?
Well, I guess, I mean, if you travel together longer distances and go to new cities and new countries, you actually experience new moments with your teammates or bandmates, and you get to know the people even better, and you know new sides from the people, and I'm definitely sure that it brings the group tighter together.
Yeah, you see the good sides and also then maybe the bad sides.
Exactly, and then it's, then you just, I don't know, you know each other better, and then it's easier to react on things, and I don't know, but I'm sure it's just only good in the long run.
You are a very well-known rock star in all over Europe, but you are also a big hockey fan. Tell us a little bit. Yes.
Well, I used to play when I was younger, and nowadays hockey for me is like going outdoors with the youngsters and realizing I'm getting slower every year. But yeah, ice hockey is definitely #1 sport for me and for a band. And yeah, I can't wait to go to the next round with the Champions Hockey League as well, as a fan this time after the summer, being on stage myself.
As mentioned before, you travel a lot yourself around Europe and all over the world. How do you follow your team, which is Helsingin IFK?
Well, it's easy. In Europe, the shows usually start 9 o'clock European time, and by then usually the Finnish league games are over. Well, sometimes we have to change interview or promotion schedules due to Champions Hockey League or the Finnish league, and usually I don't tell the management or the record companies, but it's easy. It's fantastic that you can watch the games online. So to the games you cannot attend to yourself, you can watch them on your iPad anywhere.
Yeah.
In the bus. You're working hard.
You're working so hard. Hey, shortly, how have you been following your team now this season? How has it gone? It was quite tight.
It was quite tight, but we're happy and lucky to be still in the game. But yeah, I saw every game, of course, like other games from the league as well. And it's actually really tight. We were in a really, really tight group with Linköping and Bern. And, well, lucky and happy to be still alive. But everything is possible for us, just like, for all the teams that are still in the game.
And now we are starting from the beginning, kind of.
Yes, we are.
Thank you, Samu, so much. Can I kindly ask you to go behind the desk,
sure,
and you will help us with the draw? Okay, so we are almost ready to start the draw, but before we do, we need to run through the rules and procedures. And for that, I ask for the input once again of the CEO of the Champions Hockey League, Mr. Martin Baumann. Martin, you already there?
Yep.
Welcome again. Now we go through the rules and regulations, so to say. Martin, we have here 2 baskets, each containing 16 pucks representing the qualifying teams. Basket 1 contains all the group winners and basket 2 all the runners-up. Where do we go from here?
Actually, we will draw the pairings by random, drawing a team from basket 1 against a team from basket 2.
Can teams from same country play against each other?
Yes, this time it's possible as of round of 32 onwards. However, teams that faced each other in the group stage cannot play each other in the round of 32.
So they cannot play
No.
again. So let's tell for the audience at home and here, what happens if we take a pair that have been playing against each other already on the group stage?
Then the team from basket 2 will be moved down to the next available pairing. We will then draw another team from basket 2 to complete the previous pairing. From there, we will draw a team from basket 1 to complete the next pairing.
And how about which team is going to have in which leg the home advantage?
The team from basket 2 will play first home unless we have to swap due to arena availability. Then we have to swap the teams.
Gentlemen, are we ready to make the draw?
Sure.
Are you ready? Martin,
sure.
Samu? Okay, then I think we should start.
Let's go.
First, we take from the group winners. Mix them up a little bit, like this. Some of you can also start to mess them up a bit. I think the most difficult part is to get that open.
Exactly. From Sweden, HV 71.
From Jönköping.
Exactly.
Yes. And an opponent for Jönköping.
Here we go. Jönköping will play against Trinec.
Jönköping, Trinec. And the second pair, please, Martin, if you could do the honor.
That's a difficult one.
That's a difficult one.
Once again, from Sweden, Linköping.
Linköping. And opponent for Linköping.
And so the Swedish teams don't dominate the finals like last year.
Like last year, no.
They will be facing Liberec.
Liberec. And then the third pair.
Here we have a team from Germany, Adler Mannheim.
Adler Mannheim. And they had actually the record in attendance. They had in one game over 9,700.
Exactly.
At the SAP Arena.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful, yeah.
You played there, huh?
I guess so. I've been there. I saw a game there last year. Adler Mannheim will play against the Finnish Espoo Blues.
Yes. And now we have 3 pairs already. The fourth one.
Our champion from Switzerland last year, HC Davos.
And Davos, they have an experienced head coach. He has been there for 19 years already.
Exactly.
Arno Del Curto.
Quite famous one in
Yes,
Switzerland.
yes.
That's true.
And an opponent for Davos.
Let's see against who Arno will lead his troops. Arno and his boys will go against my boys, IFK, Helsinki. Luck, boys.
That will be an interesting one.
I will
Switzerland against
Samu,
Finland.
actually, did you wait a little bit, Martin? Samu, when you were playing, you played on Helsinki team, or
No.
No.
I played in Espoo, but I didn't really play. I was more like the locker room player, like, you know, about jokes and traveling, and then the other guys did the playing. But it was fun.
No wonder you became a rock star.
I don't know about that, but...
Gentlemen, now we could have a short look at the pairs we have so far. 4 pairs. Martin, what is the most exciting so far?
I'm pretty sure I will meet Samu at the game HC Davos AFK Helsinki. That's definitely a tough one.
Yeah.
It will.
Samu, do I have to ask you?
No, but I mean, also have a strong connection to the Mannheim team as well, and have a lot of friends playing. Greetings, Siim, Kimi, everybody in Espoo team. And but I mean, for IFK was a really tough. The Group A was tough, and obviously we're facing the tough guys from Switzerland as well.
Yes.
So it's good to keep the level high from the beginning.
Indeed. Okay, but let's go forward. Martin, if you could do the honor, please.
Again, from Switzerland, ZSC Lions.
Lions, and who are Lions going to meet?
Lions will try to bite and roar against the legendary Sparta Prague.
That is a tough one.
That is a tough one.
Tough one as well.
Martin?
Thank you. From Norway, Stavanger Oilers.
First timers on CHL.
Second time.
Second time,
Second time. They made it. It was very tight last year. Finally, it was the end, but this year they made it to the group playoff.
And the Norwegians are going to meet.
Norwegian guys are going to be facing. Oops. Let's go all the way. Eisbären Berlin.
Also an interesting game.
Very, very interesting.
Lots of spectators will travel and follow.
Cool.
Crazy crowd.
Yeah.
And Martin, next pair, please.
Another top team from Finland, Kärpät Oulu, the winner last season at their local league.
Yeah, National League.
National League.
Back-to-back, 2 titles in 2 years. So
Yes, they are tough.
let's see who's
and they seem to be tough this year as well.
Yeah.
They seem to be tough every year.
Yeah.
And Kärpät will be playing against the boys from that way, from Düsseldorf.
Thank you. And Martin, if you could do the honor, please. And
From Sweden, Skellefteå.
Skellefteå from Sweden. And who are the Swedish boys going to meet?
The Swedish guys are going to go against this one. Ui. This is just exactly the way I was on the ice, dropping everything all the time.
That's why you are not playing anymore.
Swedish guys are going against Kosice.
Kosice. And after this, now we have 18. We are halfway through. And now when you look at the pairs, what would you pick up, Martin, first?
Düsseldorf, Kärpät. That is definitely as well a huge game, huge fight, and lots of spectators there as well will follow. That's great for hockey. That's exactly what fans like.
How about Samu?
I'd probably go to Zurich and Prague. And well, I mean, also actually all are pretty interesting, but the Zurich fans are just enormously crazy.
Yeah.
But Prague is such a legendary old ice hockey city, so why not?
Yes. We'll see.
We'll see.
Let's go forward. Martin, if you could do the honor, please, and take one more puck. Or a few more pucks, but...
Team from Norway, from Hamar, Storhamar.
Storhamar. And they also had a great attendance on the home games, over 5,000 in Norway. That's enormous.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and they are the first time with us.
Yes, they were the first time.
Yes.
Welcome, boys. And your first time playoff game will be against, I'm not going to drop it now. See.
Well done.
Salzburg Red Bull.
That is going to be a tough one.
Very tough one.
Yes. But Martin,
Yep.
if you could be so kind and...
From Sweden, Frölunda Göteborg, our runner-up at the last final in Luleå.
Tough game, tough team as well.
Yeah.
And Frölunda is going to meet.
Frölunda will be facing the German boys from Ingolstadt.
Well, let's go forward. If you could be so kind and take the puck, that will show us which team is the...
From Finland, TPS Turku.
And that is a legendary Finnish team as well.
And they have a really strong team this year.
They have,
Very
they have.
I'm saying they will play the finals.
Finals.
In Finland.
We'll
but
see. The National League starts this Friday in Finland,
Yeah.
so we'll see.
So the very traditional Finnish Turku team will be facing another Finnish team, JYP from Jyväskylä. Also
this
very,
is
very
interesting.
tough, hard,
Yes.
successful team. So is it the first local clash we have, like a local game?
Yeah, local, yes, we have.
Yeah.
We did,
Not a
yeah.
clash.
No, not a clash, local game, yeah. Pair.
The next team is Litvinov.
Litvinov. And they have actually in Czech, they are from Czech Republic and they have the oldest arena. That's what I've been
Yeah.
understood.
How old is that?
That
Do you have
is,
more information?
it doesn't really say, but it takes 6,000 spectators, so yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah,
A good reason to go check it out.
yeah.
They're slippery, come on. It's lighter than a normal puck, really.
It's okay.
Cool.
You're a bit nervous, we know
No,
that.
no. The guys will go to Vienna playing against the Capitals.
So Litvinov against Vienna Capitals. Now we have 4 more left. Please, Martin, if
Thank
you
you.
could do the honor, please.
You have to drop one, otherwise I look like an idiot. Please.
From Germany, new team. The team which made it as a first to the playoff is Red Bull Munich.
And Red Bull Munich is going to face...
The München boys. We don't have too many left. München boys will play against the Finnish, another really strong one, Lukko from Rauma.
Very traditional team from Finland as well. And now we have 3 more pairs to go.
Looks good.
Martin, go for it.
Another Finnish team. Actually, I really like this logo, Tappara Tampere.
And
Yeah.
go ahead, yeah.
No, please.
And the Tampere boys, Tappara will be playing against. I wonder who's left. Tappara boys will go playing against Ostrava.
Ostrava, where we had the World
World
Champion.
Championship.
Yes.
Exactly.
And Martin, we have 2 more pairs to build up.
All right. 50-50 chance.
Yes. Mix carefully.
From Sweden, last year's champion, Växjö Lakers.
Växjö Lakers. Yes. And who
They
are they
play
going
very
to?
quickly,
They
very
are.
fast.
Very tough one, so we need a tough opponent here
Yes.
as well.
Choose the best one.
There's not too many left.
No.
Växjö will be playing against another Swedish team, Djurgården.
All right.
That's an interesting
That's
one.
An interesting one.
Gentlemen, we have the
Last
final
one.
pair to build up. Please.
And our champion at CHL from last year, Luleå.
And Luleå will...
We need another team for them as well. So, Färjestad, Karlstad will be playing against Luleå. Next
So,
round.
yes, thank you so much. Thank you. And
Well
now
done.
when...
Well done.
Thank you so much for your help and helping in the draw. And now when we look at the 16 pairs, what we have here, the last 2 pairs, they are Swedish. But overall, what is your opinion, Martin? What are you pointing out?
I'm sure we will have wonderful battles, and I'm really looking forward to see as many as possible, and especially the last two. I mean, Växjö against Djurgården and Luleå against Färjestad. Definitely a marvelous game, I'm pretty sure.
And how about Samu?
Well, I have to digest this for a while, but of course I will follow my own team's games. But just like on the first round, I will definitely, especially online, see the games. But the atmosphere in the arenas have been fantastic, even better than I hoped. So I will also go to other games whenever I have a chance.
Cool. Yes. Are you traveling anywhere Europe so that you could go and see?
Yeah, you can see the dates when the guys are playing.
Yeah,
so that's the only.
You make your tour around. Yes. And now we have. When we have all pairings determined for the round of 32, and as we said earlier, the potential road to the final is now mapped out for all the teams, as we can see here. Marty, can you explain how these pairings will now be placed in the playing tree?
Yes, that's right. The road to the final for all the teams will be pre-terminated as a result of today's draw. And just to explain how it works, I mean, the pairings on the red line, well, we have to swap that probably, or switch.
We have another page, or? Yes, you can.
Yeah, the pairings on the red lines afterwards will be placed on the left side on the playing tree, while the pairing on the black line will be placed on the right-hand side of the playing tree. That is actually the graph.
Thank you. So many exciting games to come up, coming weeks, coming months, and then in the end of February, we know who is the champion.
Let's all be there.
Yes.
Definitely.
Thank you so much, gentlemen, for your help.
Thank you for being here.
So there we have it. The 32 teams still competing for the Champions Trophy now know their opponents in the round of 32. The action gets underway 2 weeks today on Thursday, September 32nd. Once all the face-off times are confirmed, you can find all the details on championshockeyleague.net. Which team will be crowned winners of the Champions Hockey League next February remains to be seen. One thing's for sure, we are going to enjoy a lot of great hockey along the way. Thanks for being with us today, and hope you enjoy the upcoming games.